morning guys, and welcome back. Today I wanted to take you through a realistic full day of eating while being pregnant. I am 34 weeks pregnant today. I guess I'll show you a quick little bump update. So 34 weeks, 6 weeks to go. If we make it, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think I'll make it to 40 weeks? Whew, I don't know. But without too much talking, let's just jump right into the video. Want your kisses in the morning light. Wanna be next to you every night. Alright, starting off my morning with a glass of lemon water. I typically always drink water as soon as I wake up. I used to follow it with a cup of coffee, but coffee just doesn't sound good to me right now, which is crazy because I love coffee. But then I am going to show you my pre-breakfast snack, which I am going to have just a bowl of fruits. When I wake up, I'm extremely hungry, and if I don't eat, I will get so nauseous and probably throw up. So I've been kind of having a pre-breakfast snack every single morning, just as soon as I wake up, just to get something in my stomach. That way I don't feel sick the rest of the day. So I washed my blackberries, cut up some oranges, and now I'm cutting up some bananas. And that is it. That's my pre-breakfast snack. Be the one to kill my sorrows, kill my sorrows. Maybe one night you can play the hero. Alright, now moving on to my breakfast. I typically will make breakfast about an hour or so after my pre-breakfast snack, because that's when I typically will start to get hungry again. For breakfast this morning, I am making avocado toast on whole grain bread with a side of strawberries and a side of breakfast sausage. So the avocado toast is super simple. I just spread the avocado thinly over the toast, and then I add lemon and salt and pepper. And you guys, I haven't had this in forever, but it was amazing. Like, I'm going to be making it a lot more frequently now. It was so good. Especially, I've been craving salt like crazy, so that salt and the lemon, it was so good. So yeah, that is what I had for breakfast. Alright, moving on to my second snack of the day. I have found myself craving cereal like crazy during this pregnancy, so I decided to have a little bit of Raisin Bran with some milk. So that was my second snack of the day. Alright, moving on to lunch. I decided to make cilantro lime chicken, which turned out amazing. I loved it so much. I will leave the recipe in the description box below. I did make a few changes to the chicken. The recipe, I believe, called for 2 tablespoons of lime juice, but I added 2 limes just because I love lime and it just made it more flavorful. I felt like 2 tablespoons wasn't enough. So first, we're going to start with mixing the marinade that we're going to let our chicken marinate in for about 30 minutes to 2 hours. So first I'm adding the lime juice. I was measuring it out for 2 tablespoons, but then I was like, this isn't enough, so I added more. And then I am chopping up, I washed and chopped up some cilantro to add to the marinade. And then once you add the cilantro in, we're going to add in the minced garlic, the cumin, and chili powder. and I will leave everything down below so you know exactly how much I'm using. Then I add in some avocado oil, salt, and pepper. I did the salt to taste. I just kind of eyeballed it, and then I measured out the pepper. Then you stir it all up, and you coat the chicken in the marinade. And I just pretty much used a spoon to cover the chicken, and then you can use your hands if you would like, just to make sure that the chicken is well coated in the marinade. Then I covered it up and set it to the side for 30 minutes. You can do it up to 2 hours if you would like. So while the chicken was marinating, I preheated the oven and started preparing my sides. I then got a baking sheet out, covered it with tin foil, put a little bit of avocado oil on the foil, and then placed my chicken breast on top when they were done marinating. I am then putting the remainder of the marinade on top of the chicken and popping this into the oven. So either while the chicken is marinating or cooking, you can prepare whatever sides you would like. I decided to heat up some black beans and some jasmine rice for my side. So I'm first just rinsing off the black beans, placing them on the stove. I add a little bit of water and seasonings, and I just let those boil for until they're done, pretty much. And then I am honestly just popping this jasmine rice into the microwave for 3 minutes, and it's done. And I got this jasmine rice at Kroger, and it is the best rice I've ever had in my life. And I'm not even being dramatic. I cannot cook rice to save my life, so when I found this, it literally saved my life. And it's ready in 3 minutes, and it comes out perfect. Like, literally perfect. Also, since I really don't have any veggies in this meal, I decided to chop up some tomatoes just to eat along with my rice and beans or on my chicken, just to add a little bit of, oh my gosh, I think tomatoes are fruit, right? Well, at least we got some color on there. I also topped everything off with cilantro, and this was honestly so good. You should definitely try out the chicken recipe. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So that is what I had for lunch. So the vitamins I'm taking are a raw prenatal from Garden of Life, and then I'm taking a vegetable blend, berry blend, and fruit blend from Juice Plus. Especially in the first and second trimester, I found myself not being able to eat fruits and veggies. But after I started taking Juice Plus, I am eating veggies and fruits again, and I'm loving it. And also my digestion is so much better. So yeah, these are my vitamins that I take on a daily basis. All right, moving on to dinner. This by no means is a balanced meal. This is one of my pregnancy cravings, and I just went for it and made it a dinner. But I was craving French fries, so I cut up some sweet potatoes into thin slices. That way they can get extra crispy. I did struggle cutting this because sweet potatoes are really hard to cut, especially when you have a cheap knife. Yeah, I almost cut my finger off. So I just got a baking sheet again, covered it in tin foil and avocado oil, threw the sweet potato onto the pan and tossed it in more avocado oil. And then I'm going to add my seasonings. So I first used a chili lime seasoning, and then I added some salt, quite a lot of salt. No specific measurements here, just kind of to taste, whatever you like. And then I added some black pepper. And then I'm going to add some garlic powder. And while you're doing this, just have your oven preheating at 400 degrees. And then just make sure that your sweet potato is fully covered in the seasonings, and then make sure that not all the sweet potatoes are overlapping. Kind of spread them out thinly. And then we are going to place the sweet potato fries in the oven and kind of just keep an eye on it. I believe it took about 20 minutes. Don't quote me on that. I was just watching it, and when they come out how you like them, a little bit crispy, then they're done. I chopped up some celery because I needed a veggie, and you can just eat fries, but I wanted celery, so I chopped up some celery, added all my sweet potato fries, and then also you have to have a dip, obviously, so I added some ketchup for my sweet potato fries, and then I'm going to have ranch too for my celery, and also tastes so good with sweet potato fries as well. So this is what I had for dinner. Don't judge me. In the morning light. Alright, you guys, that concludes today's full day of eating. I hope that you enjoyed it. I am going to call it a night because I need to be at work early in the morning. But if you have any video suggestions or what you would want to see next, definitely leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. You see what you do to me.